everybody, it's me, Teresa Perrin. I wanted to let you know that TBLT did a private placement offering. And guys, there's a lot of reasons why I personally feel that this is not necessarily a bad thing and it needed to be done. Yes, offerings stink and it obviously brought the price down. But in my opinion, it's an opportunity to buy more, and I'm going to show you the receipts and tell you why. So be sure you stay to the end to see those. Let's get started. Please remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own DD. And obviously, at this point, the stock has already dipped and is currently somewhere around $2.49.50 at time of recording. All right, guys, this comes directly from the NASDAQ. TBLT Industries announces a $7.5 million private placement priced at the market under NASDAQ rules. So TBLT today announced it has entered into a definitive agreement with several institutional investors for the issuance and sale of 2,619,911 shares of common stock or pre-funded warrants in lieu thereof, and preferred investment options to purchase up to 10,619,911 shares of common stock at an offering price of $2.86 per share or pre-funded warrant, and accompanying preferred investment options in a private placement priced at the market under NASDAQ rules. The preferred investment options are exercisable immediately upon issuance and have a term of 3 years and an exercise price of $2.35 per share. The private placement is expected to close on or about November 17th, 2022, subject to the satisfaction of customary closing conditions. All right, guys, so this is set to close tomorrow. So even though we take a dip and a beating today, certainly I think that the price is going to rally and come back tomorrow or by the end of the week, right? Guys, they didn't have a choice here, in my honest opinion. Well, I mean, the company, of course, has a choice, but they're not going to turn down money. And they're clearly using the money to do great things with this company, as you can see from their earnings and their large expansion. Now, the gross proceeds from this offering are expected to be approximately $7.5 million before deducting the placement agent's fees and the offering expenses payable to TBLT. The company intends to use the proceeds from this offering for general working capital purposes. In addition, the investors in the private placement agreed to cancel the preferred investment options to purchase up to an aggregate of 8 million shares of common stock, which the company were previously issued to investors on July of 2022. Now, guys, the only thing that is bothersome about this to me, because they're screwed, and I'm going to show you why they're screwed in just a minute, because they've been trading way more shares of this stock than physically exists, okay? Even if they were to take all of those private placements and the 2 million shares, which will now make the float roughly slightly over 15 million. If you add, another 10.5 million, let's say at tops 26 million, okay? If they were to be able to exercise all of those, whatever their agreement is on those common stock, the aggregate ones, the 10 million, if they're able to use those and exercise them, guys, it still, in my opinion, isn't going to give them enough to cover the amount of shares that they need. This stock has been heavily shorted for a very long time. My only concern is, now does this put them at the market cap and the ability, the amount of shares needed for them to potentially open options in this, which would be the way that they're going to hide the rest of them. In my opinion, that's the first thing that comes to mind here. But again, guys, I am looking at TBLT as an investment, not a trade. So I really, honestly, see this as an opportunity to buy more cheap, because I was upset I missed that opportunity because I forgot that earnings was there due to some personal issues that I've been dealing with in my life. It wasn't, something on my radar because I just haven't had time to look. But guys, now I see this as an opportunity to load the boat for more and take advantage of this situation. I do believe that this is an amazing company with a huge growth story that's just getting started. And guys, as bad as this stinks for today, it's a day. If you're invested in this, honestly, who really cares? The float is still so small comparatively, even if they exercise all 10 million of those shares. And still, when I show you in the second the receipts from Monday, I think you'll understand my feelings and why this is just honestly expected. All right, guys, here's the receipt from Monday when this thing skyrocketed. As you can see, the total volume was 76.81 million shares. Now, obviously, there was people day trading this as well, I am sure. But guys, I really don't think that with the free float of, just shy of 12 million, even if you add another 13 million to that and make it approximately 25 million shares, that they're anywhere close to covering the volume that has come into this stock. This is just on Monday alone. And guys, there are a lot of institutions that are going to be buying this up based on what they're seeing in earnings. This is a company that people are going to want to own in their portfolio, and that companies are going to want to own in their portfolio. Right now, you have to remember it's highly invested with retail. This offering stinks, but what else are they going to do? They had to add liquidity. Guys, this game is really crappy and it stinks for retail, but I am very confident that this dip is just a dip and that it's an opportunity, in my opinion, to buy more. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell. It's your money. You do what you want. But I personally have very strong beliefs in this company and think that it's going places. And to me, every time I see a dip, it's just an opportunity to be able to buy more cheaper. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you the receipts, tell you what's going on. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.